Prying up the planks of the foe's timeline, looking for a sign. They hide the clocks beneath the sand.
Emmet Energy, proud supporter of Morphic-Realms. Contact Christina if you're on the south coast of New South Wales and want to get your pets moving again. Use the code ZENDOG and get 20% off your first consultation. Hello, hello. What's going on, everybody? Just thought I'd come out for the day. We're at grandfather's gully. It's quite a beautiful day, as you can see. Check it out. It's low tide. It's rather calm, and we're gonna go walk up the Munjip trail. So we've just been chilling down here. Been doing a bit of reading on my book, waiting for the camera to charge up. And as you can see, it's quite a nice little camping site. There's not many places around locally that you can camp on the beach like this. But saying that, some filthy mother, you know what, have left all their junk and shit down here to ruin it for everyone else. So if that's you, please rip your ball sack off and fucking shove it in your gob and choke on it. Because you're just a fuckwit. Plain and simple. I'll tell you why. Yeah. Look what we got. Dunny rolls, dunny paper, shit, crap everywhere. Fucking burn it, cunt. Over here, rubbish. Picked up some already. Or what's down on the beach? Even more filth. I didn't even see that. Alright. I may have to come down here with a garbage bag. Because cunts are just fucking filth. This really shits me, eh, as you can tell. Come on, Wagon. Here's a perfect example of why places get closed. Yeah, can see it right here. Found a fucking plastic bowl. Alright, I'm gonna come back here later. Because whichever filth cunt left all this shit here, mate, you're a fucking grub cunt. Alright, enough ranting, let's do the Munjip trail. Alright, so after seeing that filth, pretty fucking disappointing. Besides that, it's a nice place, as you can see. As you can see. I do like this walk. It's a bit of a steep hill. Hold on. Yeah, alright. Come on, Wagon. Go to the top, suss it out. Just look about. Continues on down there. That's where we are. And we'll go up these stairs. Come on, wheel. And you love when you've got a dog on a lead and they just stop every 2 meters to sniff something. Yeah. Alright, so I don't know how many stairs there are here. There's a couple. And they're oddly spaced. They're not too bad to walk up. Whoop. So I struggle to talk and do stuff like this, strenuous stuff. It's not even that strenuous, but my nose is that blocked up, and it always is. It's so hard to fucking breathe properly. So I'm trying to talk and breathe through the same fucking orifice. Makes it a little difficult. All right. This is where we filmed the first video ever. We're going to walk down here, continue down this Munjip trail. See what's going on. Someone walking up. So we do our vloggers. Wagon sniffing the loggers. Oh, come on. Like a dog. There's a dog coming, so we might just wait. Just wait. Alright, the dog has passed. Wagon was pretty good. Yeah. It's a pretty nice winter's day. Nice clear sky. Don't stop it. Now he's smelling something and he thinks he knows what it is. Probably does. But we're gonna go this way. See what's around. Put a little gate up here, but we can get around it. Get out on the cliff face. And also walk down here. Get down to the beach. And this way, Wagon. Here's the gate. That ain't stopping us, look lad. Straight through. Continuing on the track. That's where we came from. Down there somewhere. And also go down here. It's pretty steep but manageable. It's a pretty cool little spot to come for a walk. Last time I was here, saw a massive goanna up this rock face. It's another way down. So yeah. Probably go as high as this tree. Because Wagon can't really hack the hill. And I don't really feel like climbing up there. But you get it. So, the beach you can see over there is Surf Beach. That's Denham's Beach, my second local beach. And this is part of the Munjip trail. Alright, go back. It's a bit chilly in the shade. Just a little bit breezy. Anyway, thought I'd have a talk to you about what's going on in the realm. And the question is if you know Jason Brashears of Archaics and his research, and about the Phoenix timeline, the 138-year cycle that we're in. If you ever are interested in realizing where you are in this world and what timeline you may be on, here's the place to go and find out. Here you go. Go. So, if you didn't know, the year 2040, in about 13 and a bit years, is the next Phoenix event. What does that mean? Well, pretty much a big reset. There are other timelines in amongst the Phoenix. There are other timelines amongst the Phoenix timeline, but the Phoenix timeline, the 138, is the most obviously common. Every 138 years it happens, which are localized events on the Earth. According to Jason's research, he's made a pretty good case. And I'm going to speak on his last presentation, which is constructs of the holosphere, where he breaks down the mathematical coding in the Egyptian pyramids, the Great Pyramid. Whoop. And what he shows is that the Great Pyramid is a time calendar. And when does that calendar end? The year 2040. So I'd advise you, if you're ever interested in what's ahead in life, the next 13 and a half years, and what the big wigs of this world are planning for, as you can evidently see, they're getting ready for something. I'll elaborate on that later when I feel like it. But yeah, you got 13 and a bit years to enjoy while the world progressively goes downhill and gets harder to live in until then. After then, that's a whole different story. Very interesting and hard to argue with when you've gone through all this research. How did I end up at Jason Bashir's from Archaics? Well, as a self-proclaimed knowledge seeker, finding the ultimate truth, no matter what that be, without getting programming stuff blocking what I can contend in my own mind, like religious beliefs, political programming, all the stuff that goes along with shaping your mind and how you perceive things. If you can clear all that out, you can come to the foundational realization that the truth hides in plain sight. And that's what Jason shows. Extremely intelligent man. A lot of people write him off. He doesn't make a claim, he shows the evidence for that claim. And a lot of people write him off just because of the way he speaks or his background, which is bullshit, because everybody can change. I know it because I've done that myself. And I'm still changing. Anyway, we'll continue on the Munjip trail. As you can see, it's not a bad walk. You could ride your mountain bike through here. Could even ride your Suron if you had one. I wouldn't mind one just for that sort of stuff. How you doing, bro? Nice day for it?
Oh yeah.
It's actually pretty mint weather. Full mint weather, actually. I'm gonna have a little stump-os on the stump. Hoya! Bloody mint, mate. I don't know where the yowies hide in here, but I'm sure they're here. They know what's up. I'm pretty sure they know about the 138-year cycle. Hey, young. Most people don't though, and that's the crazy part. That everyone lives in total oblivion to what's actually happening. They're all focused on endless wars, race wars, division tactics, all the things that distract us, the matrix itself, keeping you preoccupied, striving to survive, feeding your family, holding down a job, paying to live. What a bullshit concept it is, paying to live. Like you were born and you have to pay to live. I've never agreed with that ever since I was a little kid. It never made sense to me. So, kind of why I don't participate in the matrix as much as I can. Let me go back this way. I might go clean up some rubbish. Not that I want to, but that's pretty filth. If I've got a bag in my car, I'm gonna clean it up. Respect nature, man, because it's all you got. But it's easy to see people don't respect nature, don't even have respect for themselves, so you know, why would they pick up their trash when they are trash in their mind? Come on! Anyway, shout out if you've been watching these vlogs and you get anything out of them too. Throw a like down, throw a comment, it's even better. I like engaging with the audience, you know. Kind of gives me a reason to get out and make videos if people are actually commenting on them. Otherwise it's like I'm just talking to myself, which is nothing new to me. I'm pretty used to that. I spend a lot of time alone. I've got a very small circle of good friends. The rest are pretty much acquaintances I wouldn't count on for fucking pissing on fire. And yeah, it's hard to find quality people that are emotionally mature enough to see people for who they really are without their ego and programming getting in the way as well, which is the problem. On one hand, you got ego and arrogance, right? And the other part, you got ignorance and apathy. They're both the same fucking thing. They'll take you to the same destination, just via a different mechanism. So, choose wisely how you view the world. Create, you know, don't hate. Don't buy into all the bullshit on TV or social media now. That's been overrun, so you can't trust shit. You can't prove it with your own eyes either, and it's a video, you probably can't trust that. So there's a lot to factor in when perceiving the world now. And the greatest tool they use against us all is fear and hopelessness. Try not to fall into that trap, because then you're just left stale like a statue, bro. You go nowhere. You just run on the rat mill, spin the hamster wheel, and ultimately you're just a cog in the matrix machine, which is what they want. They're harvesting your energy while you give it all away. Humans are the greatest potential beings to exist in this current realm. We're extremely powerful, extremely. We have the ability to heal ourselves with our own mind, reprogram ourselves with our own mind, feel with our hearts, and love unconditionally if we choose to. So try and be the best person that you can every day. You know, make improvements. Kick yourself up the arse when you're not pulling your own weight. You know, discipline yourself. We all can learn a lot from each other. And I'm finding now that a lot of people are socially isolating, and I'm finding it hard to meet people that are even on the same wavelength that I can rely on as decent human beings. Shout out to those that are my real mates. You know who you are. There might be one or two of yous. So you do the guesswork on that. But yeah, just try and be integral to those that you value, you know? If you value someone, show them that you value them. And while I'm talking about it, I've had a hard time making content, obviously. My mind state's been a little bit fucked up, you know? I have a pretty poor relationship with my mother, who's dying at the moment. She's pretty much given up on life, yet she still does all the treatments and shit, but she does nothing to help herself. She, what can I say? She's eating herself to death. A lot of shame, a lot of guilt is hiding under her subconscious. That is a determining factor to how she is doing in life right now. And I'm trying to clear all that shit for myself because I don't want to run down these same roads. There's no point falling ill to your own mind programming and traumas, because most of your illness comes from your traumas. And if you couple that with bad food, poison habits, disrespect for yourself, you're gonna go downhill, mate. Like I'm going downhill now, down these fucking stairs again. They're really awkward to walk down. They're too, like, each step's not very high. Anyway, I'll do the rest of the Munjip trail down here. Excuse me. Not really, I don't give a fuck. Burp if I want, and I'll fart. But yeah, we'll do this other little leg of the Munjip, come back and I'll try and clean up this rubbish. At least do something virtuous for the day. Try and do the same if you have the opportunity. Mofos be wrecking it for everybody. Go this way. We're going down this way of the Munjip. Whoa, check out this tree, lad. Whoa. Go on. How you doing? Not too bad. Good. A few people around today. Normally I come down here and it's just me. Through the trees, brother. So this little track goes around this little outflow creek, lake type thing. It used to be a nice creek till they did all the roadworks. Now it's changed a bit. Also, shout out if you have a microdose of mushrooms. I've just begun doing that. It looks like dog turd. Come on. I wanted to do it last year, but last year's season for mushrooms just completely sucked. And I didn't find any. It wasn't really a mushroom season, to be honest. Not for the ones we need. But I found a couple locally. This tree is pretty interesting. What's up, mate? And also I've just started, wait. I was able to get my hands on a whole bunch of Anamina muscarias, and I'm doing the microdosing on them as well. So I've got double mushroom microdosing at the moment. I'm trying to quit a few other destructive habits that have plagued my life for a long time, mainly the cannabis. It's been an escape mechanism for me for like 25 years. And as much as I like the feeling of just chilling out and getting a little bit lifted, this definitely holds me back at times. And we often do things subconsciously and not know why. As I was saying, looking after country. Don't leave your fucking shit on the beach, you dogs. Why would you desecrate the ocean or a breeding ground and come and expect to come back in a few months' time and get another feed? Right. So why would you do the same and expect to be able to drive back down here and camp here again? You fucking jackass. Anyway, I won't keep harping on about it, but it disgusts me. It really does. It's one of my pet peeves, gets up my goat. I was taken out by a branch. Watch out for them. Shit. Always a gamble under the trees. Don't want to die by a tree branch on the head. Comment if you ever fucking sighted a yowie in your life or had a yowie experience. I have not. I know they're out there. I know Sass mate watches me when I'm out here. His spirit is so inclined. What are you talking about? You know what I'm talking about. So that's a nice little Munjip bushland down at Grandpa's Gully. It's a really nice spot. It's so good you can drive down here still. I won't say how long for if that type of rubbish continues that I just saw before that we're about to go and clean up. That I've seen about 30 people so far walk past as I've been hanging out here. So I'm gonna do a little trash pick up and we'll get back to it. Peace. Here we are, first rubbish dump. As you can see, crap everywhere. I'm gonna go to get the shit on the beach first, so I'll let Wagon out. Come on. Boy, gonna pick up rubbish. Walking on the hill, nothing staying still. While parasites scramble for the bunkers in the mud, dreading the fire and the rising of the flood. Look at the dates, open the gates, watch as the history rotates. 138. The state of the world is the state of the people. It's not the other way around. The world reacts to you and your state of being. There's another can. Yeah. Hard lemonade, mate. You're so hard you fucking left it here, you dog. Shit everywhere, honestly, eh? I'm on the gully pipe. There you go. Full camping chair bag of fucking rubbish. How hard is it? I'm gonna leave that shit there because it's disgusting. I don't know what's going on with it. But we're gonna leave this place a little bit better than we found it. At least I can say that. And all this shit in the motherfucking bin. Stocked up on dunny rolls. Universe knew that I needed dunny rolls, so it provided. All I have to do is pick them up. Like I said, this is one of the few places you can actually drive down onto the beach that's like local to the area that's free camping. So look after it. Don't be a fuckhead. Say it more than that, or this will be gated. Alright, going on the slope, bro. Alright, I'm out of here. Catches up.